The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jake Kalish will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only moved there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jonathan Villar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Dozier moving back. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Garrett Hoover.
From the stretch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Shortstop, number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third,
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. KC down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and now it will be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Aguilar playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Alfaro on second. Aguilar on at first with nobody out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Scooped up to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Joyce. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In now, John Birdie. As he sends it on the ground to first. Right to him. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Dozier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Out in front.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Cooper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Isan Diaz. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Isan Diaz.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So next to the plate for the Royals, Maikel Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Coming to the plate now, Nicky Lopez. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lined hard toward right center. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. One left for Kansas City. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In is Jorge Soler. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. One away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first-pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Joyce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Second base, John Birdie.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's running. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Number 66.
Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Standing in, Nicky Lopez. A base hit in his first trip. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a curve Fastball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. KC down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Isan Diaz. He's set. Here it comes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. It remains 1-0. In now, Adalberto Mondesi. No hits to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now that.
Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier moving back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Nope.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Nero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Now batting, number 66.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. as he grounds one briskly to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Matt Joyce.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that's in there, 3-1. And he lays off. Ball the board late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ramirez will come on now and pinch run here. At the plate, John Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jesse Hahn is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Jesse
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The batter,
into the box now, Isan Diaz. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt, and now let's see. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
The center fielder, Jonathan VR.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Franco has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in, Nicky Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 27. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. KC down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Merrifield is there. 1 away. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty D, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Kansas City have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Jake Kalish gets the W on the mound. Jordan Yamamoto is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about